Thank you. Well, so happy to have you back. I'm Zoe and Chris. I'm not sure if you've had projects here, never been to Edmonton. First time in Edmonton?
No, I was here for the filming of Waking Up at Wally for the Walter Gretzky story.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I got to inhabit your Rex Hall for a while.
Wow.
It was a real trip. Wearing Wayne Gretzky's outfit, which was incredible because a lot of the staff who worked there would actually come up and they'd be like, "Oh my God, it's like we just saw a ghost." Because I have this like slouch and I don't really know how to walk in skates. And they're like, "Wow, you're like Wayne when he was a little drunk." Which never happened, of course. Wayne doesn't drink.
Professional.
Excellent. Well, welcome back and welcome to you, Zoe. Fantastic job at the casting.
Can't believe they're not putting the lights on. You're paying my bill.
Great performance. I don't know. You can speak to that, later, I suppose. Maybe Jennifer, you can speak to the casting, Jeremy. And, it was just, wow.
Well, when Jeremy asked me to come on board, he literally was just like, "We're going to do this movie. It's called Sex After Kids." He hadn't written it, so what he actually did was thought of all these actors that he wanted to work with, and had some ideas for characters, but then decided that he would try and ask everybody to work on it with him. So I'll let him speak a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so this project came together pretty quick. I knew the idea of the story was, I had an idea of some of the storylines, and then I just approached all the actors I wanted to work with, and once they said yes, I started writing with them in mind. Like these two.
Brilliantly, I might add.
Oh, I agree.
So it was a
great
big
line. I don't think I've had so much fun, laughed so much while feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, great!
Me too. Yeah.
Was that the point?
Yeah. I mean, if you're not a little uncomfortable during the movie, I don't think it's working.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah, we're not doing it right. It's just like sex. If you're not a little uncomfortable, someone's not. I'm just telling you.
Are you uncomfortable during sex?
Not when I'm by myself.
No.
Oh, God, you're not
Welcome to the
laughing.
Sex After Kids.
See, the people who left.
Yeah.
So,
Our
just to move past the masturbatory thing, this is a thing for the audience as well.
Yes.
Okay, we hear masturbates.
Couple hands up.
I know, I can't see anybody.
So I would suggest that
Is everybody here?
have at her with questions for these very
Can we
talented
turn the
people in
lights
front.
on?
The boomiest voice gets the first question, and I'm guessing.
Can't see you.
Yeah, we can't see hands going
At
up,
all.
so feel free, have at her. Be aggressive with the questions.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yes, we've all had sex.
Oh, here's one over here.
Yeah.
Can we get a little house lights instead of...
Sorry, one more
Was
time?
this filmed here?
No, this was filmed, this is shot in Ontario, mostly in Toronto, and we shot this stuff
Over consecutive weekends.
yeah.
We were shooting Lost Girl, so we literally were just shooting on the weekends.
Yeah.
We shot 15 days over the course of 3.5 months.
Yeah, and you were such a trooper because we would phone him and be like, "We can't shoot this weekend, can you do it next week?" And you'd have to rearrange the whole entire world to make that happen.
That's
So,
the kind of guy.
yeah, but you really were amazing at that.
And Jen Lau.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was not just me.
No, that was a big deal. Thank you.
Okay, honestly, we can't see, so either turn off the house lights or like someone
We're on it.
speak up.
We're on it.
Yeah,
We're on it,
house
we're on
lights
it.
would be
Our
amazing.
All I see
cracky
is always
EIFF
here.
team's on it.
Anybody feeling up to yell
Oh,
it?
that's on.
Yeah, just yelling. Usually they're yellers here in Edmonton.
Come on, yell something out.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you just give us an idea what kind of work you put into have such a great accent?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Sing the
I'm very,
whole
I am English. I was born in England. I moved to Canada when I was about 10, so I had.
So none.
Yeah. I had that
She drank some
accent
gin.
for
Okay.
10 years. My father has a very, very thick English accent. My mother has a very thick Irish accent. She lives in Ireland. And I just brought, it's like anyone, it's my background, so I was able to bring that
House
accent
lights.
up pretty quickly. With a little bit of help, I had Paul Amos as my acting partner for a lot of that. There you all are. Yeah, so I had Paul Amos who had that, and so he kept me in my accent. Sometimes I would default. So,
So
but
a
I'm
Welshman was
British.
educating you on your
Yeah,
British
Welshman
accent?
was giving me my British accent.
Wow.
But I am British, so it wasn't a humongous stretch.
God, that's why your accent's a total debacle.
Yeah. My Jamaican, how's that?
How was the Margaret Atwood impression?
Yeah.
That was killer.
Margaret loves the movie.
Question right out the middle.
I just want to know what part of it was the most fun for you.
None of it. This is amazing.
There were so many. I mean, the sex scene was amazingly fun. So much fun to do. The scene with Chris when I accidentally drug him. Blast to shoot for
That was
me
fun.
anyway.
That was a blast for me too.
Yeah.
That was my most fun scene in the film, for sure. I mean, having fake sex with Christine Horn is delightful as well.
Like how?
Well, it was a little weird because it was in my actual condo, and all the crew was there, and I was like, yeah.
Out of your condo.
Yes, I own my condo, which I no longer own.
It was
Because Jeremy hasn't paid us yet, so.
my back room.
Yes.
Your back room. Yeah.
The whole thing was great. It was really. I mean, we were working with such a group of tremendous actors, and I stopped that. So what? I mean, the whole thing was fun. It was like making kind of like a series of short films in the way that we had all these different cast members.
You like doing films with people where they never interact with the other characters in your movie?
This one they integrated way more.
Sort of.
Different. We in the work of Paul Shapard, Chris dates a lot of different women, and so the girls never got to interact. At least this time you guys met the girls. A little bit, right?
Thanks, Matt.
Question right over here.
All those kids, were they all the cast?
My kid was fake, so.
Ritalin is incredible. I mean, it's legal, and you just put it in the milkshakers, and the kids are totally
Did you have any real kids in your scenes?
Yes, I had Ryan Goldhart's job,
Okay, I didn't know.
who was looking for her mom.
And Chris made it work.
Mama? He used to wear that improv moment. It was like, no, your mommy couldn't make it.
It made it heartbreaking.
What Jeremy had to do was cut out the rest of my riff.
Yeah, the kids are a combination. Two of my kids, I only have 2 kids, I know, are in the movie. My daughter is the one with the bouncy chair. And my son is the lesbian son.
I thought you were going to say my son's a lesbian.
It's really tough.
It's a win-win.
Amanda Brugel's own son plays her son.
That's right.
Yeah, and I mean the kids in general is just my kind of rule with the kids was don't make them do anything specific and you're fine, and just let them be kids, and they were, and that's all the gold we got out of them was just random.
Your daughter in the high chair was seriously genius. That was amazing.
And a lot of times when we were reacting to the kids actually weren't there, so it was just a lot of like make-believe.
Jerky. Movies are bullshit.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Bye-bye.
Got a question up at the top. Sir? Ma'am? Sorry, it's the lights.
Calm down and kick him in the balls.
Combinations, did you have any other combination of couples that you sort of want to touch on but want to sort of scale back, or you sort of hit on all the lesbian couples, older couples, young couples? Was there any other sort of combination you would have thought of, or maybe you cut back on?
No, I mean it wasn't. We didn't really cut much out of the movie. There's a couple.
But we had a whole section with the furries.
Yeah, there's some cosplay stuff that didn't.
Yeah.
But no, it was. I mean, I wanted to make a nice variety. Like, I really wanted to make sure there was an older couple in there because I thought that was an interesting element of the story. And then and then just try to make it as diverse as possible. Of course, now it's like after the fact I continue to have ideas, and so I jot them down for something else. But yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Jeremy is constantly thinking about other people having sex.
Yes. That's really what it's just
And he's managed to market this into a career.
Big question though, because it is an interesting demographic mix, and so you're still thinking of other possibilities. I think you covered most of the basics.
I think so. I mean, we are talking about turning this into a different medium. That's just how Chacha is.
A porn.
A porn.
You want to spill a little here at EIFF? We're
Can you
very
make a
good
little
at
bit more
keeping
noise
secrets.
leaving the crate?
There's a question right up here at the top.
Nothing for this sequel?
No.
Oh, that would be awesome.
No,
Come
but
on.
we're talking about maybe turning into a TV series.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
just settle the fuck down.
Awesome.
They're here. This is awkward. Probably, I guess. Now I have to say yes, right?
We're totally being cast.
Yeah. So it's just something we're in the early stages of talking about.
Yeah, question over here. You were pointing, Sid, where were you pointing? We're all pointing at people and we're being quite rude. Oh, there's a person right there. Sorry.
Made a comment about getting the AOKs from all the cast before you started writing it. Does that mean that they were instrumental in writing it?
Not instrumental, maybe slightly.
Collaborative. Like, I'm pretty collaborative. And
Oh,
it was about a matter of sitting down and just what's interesting to you guys. You have ideas that are better than mine, because I'll take credit for them.
I wanted to have sex with Christine Horn, and she will not accept me in real life, so I'm not good.
But why don't you guys talk about coming aboard? Like, what was
I
that?
don't know, I mean, you had the concept and you had a script right out of the gates. I mean, you talked to us about the idea and then you came up with this script and then we talked about it after the fact. But certainly the main core idea, concept, and script was yours alone. And then we got on board and played around with some of the scenes and had a few ideas about things. And Jeremy, being an incredibly open-minded artist that he is, was totally open to discussing that stuff. So, yeah, I think in that way it was a bit collaborative.
I was just going to mention there are a couple of anecdotes, personal anecdotes from a couple of our actors that did make it fairly closely on screen. The first is Amanda Brugel.
Don't do it.
She would do it if she was here.
She would? Okay.
Yeah, she's done it a couple times actually. Yeah, she's told it in front of an audience, so it's okay. She apparently, after giving birth to her son, she did have an occasion where I guess she would sometimes smell a bit odd. And so that
smells.
So sorry.
So that was one of them. And then also, I guess Jay Brazo has indeed lost a contact lens going down on him.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, where's my scuba mask? Right over here. Wow.
Chris lost it on that one.
Sorry, what? I'm still caught on the scuba mask.
I told you, he lost it on that
Do you
one.
ever YouTube parental advice?
No, God, no. I YouTube a lot of things, but never parental advice.
I will
Who's
fucking
doing
on
that?
my own accord. Yeah, I don't. No, I haven't.
Okay. Any other questions from
I'm
the
always
audience?
YouTubing animals.
Nice. Any other? Yeah, right here.
So what's next for you guys? New projects, new platforms?
Sorry, I'm still on the scuba mask.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I think you guys started it.
He lost
Chris
it.
and Joey are still shooting the 4th season of Lost.
I'm seeing a fantastic mockumentary right now. How to Squirt 101. Like that.
Oh, God.
We're shooting Lost Girl, and it's like 16-hour days, 5 days a week right now. So
I'm not forcing them to do a movie this season.
there's no opportunity for much else until that wraps.
October 21st, we will have a
Is it
live.
the 21st?
I believe so.
I thought it was the 26th.
Okay, maybe the 26th. Until then, no, we're spoken for.
And then we're really spoken for.
We can't comment, but
Yeah,
no.
no. I mean, you guys keep tuning in, so I think there's a good
Yeah.
chance that we might keep going.
Woo!
At least one more year. I hope so. 'Cause we're so grateful you keep tuning in. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So, question to you, Jeremy and Jennifer. This film, thanks so much for bringing it to Edmonton. What next for this? Let's talk about the business of it.
It's been going well. We have a Canadian distributor, so we will be doing a release in early 2014. So if you liked it, please tell people. We have a Twitter account, we have a Facebook page, so join that for updates. It's the best way to keep you posted. We have a U.S. distributor, so they're talking about getting it out there in early 2014 as well, and we've been selling it around the world. If you know anyone in Eastern Europe, we have HBO there.
Which country specifically? Are these?
It's like
Europe.
Eastern Europe, so it's like Czech Republic and Poland.
Oh,
Can't wait to
cool.
hear how I sound in
Tomorrow.
Czech.
Yeah, the guy that does you is amazing. And we were doing a deal with Australia right now and Germany. And
I'm going to be there in November in Australia.
oh, we should.
Just totally hook that up.
It might be close too. We should
Okay.
try.
Talk about that later.
I can do my own dubbing in German.
Okay,
Do you
perfect.
speak Deutsch?
Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch.
Nice. God, I love it.
Chris, Zoe,
Ja,
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
Jennifer, thanks so much. Thank you very much for coming out.